a PB or a world record today. I'm just going to play it safe. So all of these runs are going to be safe so I can get consistent. I want to get to the point where I am not having to worry about dying. Also, this first run is... I might not even hit the splits button for this first run because I'm going to go through and I'm going to make saves. So I might still do the splits button just in case I get good RNG. I might decide to make it a run. But I want to make some safety saves before tomorrow. Just in case something goes wrong and I die. So then I'm not having to start the run over again. This is a serious business. Speedrunning is serious business, chap. Oh, chip. I forgot. Starts at this screen. Because I'm used to doing so many runs in a row. I didn't just have loving the restoration. But thank you, Games Messiah! How are you? I want to be able to do more of the game restoration stuff. I have, 3 videos, 2 of which need editing. One of them's halfway through the editing. And one's done and already uploaded. I just haven't set it to go live. It's going to go live on Monday. So yeah, I'm not taking this first run seriously. Because this is the run... Actually, you know what? This first run, I'm actually going to turn splits off. Because this run is going to be a bit of a practice and test run. And a chill run. There we go. So this is going to be a semi-casual playthrough of Yin Phase. Just because I need to test some things and get some saves before tomorrow. I cannot believe, chat. I'm so happy. I get to showcase this game at AGDQ right before my birthday. Don't forget that. AGDQ is like the week before my birthday. The hospital calling about my ankle, asking me to complete a survey. I was like, no, I don't have time. Which, by the way, ankle's mostly healed in terms of functionality. It still hurts if I land wrong on things, and it still looks gnarly. It's like the worse the ankle looks, the better it is. I can't stop being giddy, chat. I'm gonna show this game at GDQ. I did that wrong. See, there you need to wait without hitting anything for about a half second before you move. Or he grabs you. And because I didn't have the finger on the run button the whole time, I ended up getting stuck walking. Oh. Messiah, since you brought up my game restoration videos, that does remind me, there is one console I would adore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3. That I would adore to do as a restoration. The problem is, I haven't been able. You can't find the console in the US. It's the Wonder Swan. I would love to do a restoration video on the Wonder Swan, but they're so hard to find. And they tend to be in good condition that there's not that much point in doing a restoration video unless I get lucky and manage to find one on a Japanese auction house or something that's just terrible. Hi, Garrus. What if I could play this one-handed? Because I kind of want to drink some tea. Wait, there we go. This is a bad idea. I'm currently playing it one-handed. I recommend this to no one. Yep, that's the problem with trying to play one-handed. You could probably do it, it would just be annoying. So are you guys gonna watch me tomorrow? I hope to see at least a couple of you guys bringing some Tangerine love and some bunny emotes to the GDQ chat. I think GDQ needs more bunnies. And chinchillas once I get my happy butt around to making the chinchilla emote. I still need to do that. I have the free emote slot. I just need to make the chinchilla emote. I always sit in this chair weird when I'm streaming. Especially right now because I have to have my leg up so it heals properly. Don't sprain your ankle, chat. It's not a good plan. It isn't broken. It looks like it is. Or looked like it was. Like, the, doctor thought it was broken. The doctor at the urgent care thought it was broken. My physical therapist asked me if it was broken. My mom said it looked like when she broke her foot. But no, it's not broken. They took 3 x-rays. This is clearly deceiving. Yeah, it looks gnarly. Like, webcam or pictures don't do it justice because the way photographs tend to white balance everything. But it's gotten to the point where the space between all of my toes, all of them, is like black and purple. And it's not that those parts are really bruises, it's just that it's, the fluid from the ankle is leaking. The fluid from the ankle injury is leaking into the surrounding tissue. Both erase at the same time? How'd you manage that? Okay, I normally don't go down here. I never go down here in a speedrun. But we're going to just so I can make the first of those safety saves I was talking about. This is the one that I probably won't need to use. Like, is the least likely one that I'm gonna need to use, but it's the one I'm gonna do. Or one that I'm going to make anyway. Just in case. Okay, so I have 8. Let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I am gonna have to save over it. Cool. Because the game only gives you those save slots. And I need to make sure that I have enough to make safety saves for both the yin phase and the yang phase eventually. Because both yin and yang got accepted into GDQ technically. Because what they're going to do, apparently, for Kuon, is they're going to have a bidding war. So people are going to bid on which scenario of the game I get to play. And I'm kind of scared, because Yang phase is infinitely harder than, Yang phase is infinitely harder than the Yin phase. But thankfully, I'm just gonna bank on the fact that nobody's played this game. So I'll pick the Yin phase. I'm joking, by the way. Of the two of them, Yang phase is the one that makes most sense, and I have enough, safety maneuvers, marathon safe things I can do to pretty much make it negligible. There's going to only be, that I can think of, there's only really going to be one really hairy moment in a marathon safe Yang run, and that's going to be the monkey boss. That hardly ever happens. That's really bad luck. That's only ever happened to me a couple times. Because usually if you wait a half second after you go through the door, both of the enemies will jump at you, and that makes it so you can dodge around them. But it's okay, this isn't really a speedrun, this is just me getting some things done. Oh, button. The chinchillas found their bath. If you can hear them running around in their cage right now. Give me some good RNG, dude. I swear. Fujiwara, I swear to God. Thank you. For those who don't know, enemies have a lot of invincibility frames in this game. Like, a lot of them. And Lord Fujiwara is especially annoying, because his iframes are when he's moving backwards. Like, the entire movement of backwards he has iframes for, and you can't hit him during that time. Which means that the fight against him can take ages if you just, instead of actually attacking, just keeps trying to move backwards. Because neither you nor your summon can actually cause damage to the enemy during that time. And because your hits are projectile, it makes it even harder to hit them. But at least I still managed to have 5 things left. Wait a minute. Oh my god, all 3 of them? That's never happened before. Hold up. I've never had all 3 Gaki there before. Because usually that third Gaki, the one that jumps up the stairs, usually he stays over there. But he didn't. I wonder if there's a way that you can lure him further up so that he stays in that area. Because if you can get him into the position he was just in, that makes the next session much easier, as long as he doesn't reset his position. Okay. And just, this is something you can grab for safety when you're learning how to run this game. Like, you only ever pick up extra items a couple times, but... Now this is the fast way to do this, but... Yeah, they're all 3 there. What in the actual fudge nugget? This has never happened before. Why can't this happen during a world record attempt? Why? Because since that guy moved, I'm completely clear to go through here. That is the fastest I've ever gone through this area. Okay. So that's something I might want to try testing later. Because if I can figure out a way to do that consistently, that can shave so much time. That can save like at least 10 to 15 seconds. Because usually that third Gaki is directly in your way. So you have to use your last 5 Hibari spells to make a Gaki barbecue. But it's still faster than taking the long way, which is theoretically safer. God, I can't believe I got Kuon into GDQ. Everything is awesome. there, buddy. How you doing? So there is that spell right there where if you are learning the game, when you get downstairs, there's... I can't remember which spell it is that's there. It might be Hibari, but you can grab that. It's not really useful, because the only other... Come on, game. The only other time you're using spells from this point is during that one fight against Dokkan? I can't remember the name of the guy, but the dude who's just crying and running away from you for a while. That guy. Where'd the bunnies go? Dear DR. Oh, look, it's little pancake girls. I wonder how consistent I can make that to pick up the medicine jar. Because if you can manage to pick up the medicine jar when the screen is still black, it saves you a couple seconds. How did you hit me? Excuse you, fine sir. That was not very nice. I also hold the controller weird when I play this game. I hold it like this. Again, Utsuki is looking for her sister Kureha. Yet, of the like 3 or 4 times you see her being all creepo, you never once does Utsuki actually call out to her sister. She just lets her go. Not one time does Utsuki actually call out to her sister, even though she's ostensibly looking for her. The PS3 fan is going. You better make it through tomorrow, my friend. See, there she is again. Doesn't say anything to her, though. Just lets her go. Thank you, Shelter. I am excitement. I am excitement. So excitement, I'm gonna trigger a vertigo event on purpose. Bam. So this is where I'm gonna make my second safety save. Because this one's right in the path. In the critical path. And is also the hardest part of the game. Like, by far. come now. No. This camera angle is literally the worst. There we go. I'm pleasantly surprised that I got in to GDQ. I still want to get Fatal Frame into a GDQ at some point. Fatal Frame 3, even though it is long for a GDQ game, but the game list and Gamer said, congrats! Thank you, Sylph! I am very happy. Right now we're just doing a casual run through of Yin phase, so I can get some safety saves for tomorrow. Cause Sylph, I'm also playing Kuon for the Halloween hotfix. I am excitement. Tomorrow will be the first time that Kuon's being run in a marathon setting. But January is gonna be the first time it gets run at a GDQ, like at a charity event. So tomorrow will be the first time it gets run on any sort of marathon, and January will be the first time it gets run at a charity event. I think this means that I can happily call myself the queen of Kuon, even all over the marathons. Well, okay, but to be fair, I was invited to the Halloween hotfix. I don't think it was planned for Kuon to be shown in both of them. At least I didn't plan it that way. Get off. Not bad RNGesus. RNGesus. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Nothing can kill my happy today. Nothing. Sylph, did you see that Ek got Dead Rising in? Whoops. Haven't done that mess up in a while. If you hit X, you have to hit X twice there. If you hit X a third time, you'll go up the stone steps. I mean, Sylph, I'm thinking about applying for Frost Fatales as well. I don't know what I would submit to Frost Fatales, but I'm thinking about it. Because, you know, why not? I'll have to figure something out, though. I still have a couple weeks before I have to worry about that. Because Frost Fatales submissions go live from the 2nd to the 16th of November, I think. Hi, Garrus. Everyone say hi to Garrus. He's being super cute. Flame Fatales, yeah. I caught a little bit of Flame Fatales, so that's why I'm glad they also have Frost Fatales as well. Cause it's nice to see girl streamers, or it's nice to see girl speedrunners, cause you don't see that too often. Maybe I'll pick up a Resident Evil game between now and the end of Frost Fatales submissions, and I'll submit one of those. Cause Lord knows I have enough Resident Evil games. Like, for realsies though, I have way too many Resident Evil games. The only rare one I'm really missing is Gaiden. I don't technically have a physical copy of Gaiden yet, but that's literally, I'm saving up for it right now, so it's the next thing on my list. And I'd be able to get a copy of it much easier if I wasn't adamant of getting a complete in-box copy. Games that I'm planning to add to my speed game list. pretty much all of the Resident Evils at some point. Parasite Eve 2. I want to add Final Fantasy IX back in. Because I haven't done it in a hot minute. I just need to get turbo controller or auto clicker stuff set up on my PC. Because I've never done it before, but it's pretty much a requirement for a lot of Final Fantasy speedrunning. Which is fair, because if you don't have it, then you're going to be having a hard time with carpal tunnel. Wait, what? Okay, he's never done that before. He's never dismissed both of them at once. What the hell? What in the world? He's never done that before. I guess I'll have to do this the hard way. Rude. So yeah, this is definitely the hard way to do this. But that's just because I'm getting awful RNG. But it's not like I'm really speedrunning. I know. We're just testing things out. So it's fine. This is bizarre. Okay, he's dead. Because that's never happened before. I might as well get all of the that's never happened before is out of the way now. Chat, today's a good day. Today is a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Does anybody have any plans for Halloween? I mean, everybody knows what my plans are, at least at about 7. Because my slot for the hotfix tomorrow is about 7 p.m., by the way. Ish, because, you know, it depends on how long some take, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that hasn't happened in a hot minute. Usually he grabs me. That is something I want to test with this game, because I know that you can fake out the AI, because I have done it before. I can consistently fake out the AI in some specific areas. But I've only ever managed to fake out the AI there a couple times. Watching GDQ and spoopy streams? Yeah. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. It'll be fun watching the other runners tomorrow. So this is where I'm going to make my third save. Actually, I'm going to grab the item first. Oh, right. I forgot, the game only starts you with 2 cleansing rituals. Thankfully, there's one right here, so it's fine. I really, really wish this game had in-game timer, right? So, you guys could see the time there when I saved. I really wish it showed you that at the end. It's taking a hot minute. I really wish there was some sort of, like, results screen like you see in Resident Evils. Because this game has a pretty good in-game timer from what I can tell. It would be really, really nice to be able to play this game with an IGT. You can play the game IGT or in-game timer if you're playing it on emulator, because there is a load remover for this game. Which I find kind of funny. A game nobody plays and nobody's heard of has a load remover. But yeah, if you're playing it on console, you have to use RTA. Because the game doesn't have an in-game timer that shows at the ending. Like no results screen sort of thing. Like even Fatal Frame has a results screen. Come on, bruh. Come on, Kuon. Get with the times. Beep, 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 beep. So yeah, that was what this run was mostly for. So this area is annoying. Get him, yes. So, you can sort of fake that enemy. Rude. You can sort of fake that enemy into lunging forward in order to run past him. Because the problem with that section right there is that he can... That is the entire reason why you should make a save. Until you get good enough at this game to start trying to get competitive times on it. Why you should make that save that I made. To practice. Specifically dodging that one worm. Because that one worm is a jerk. He's mean. He's rude. Okay, just in case. Also something you pretty much never do in a competitive time run. Where are you? There you are. Good placement. You never actually use meditate. Like, you guys normally never see me actually use meditate in a yin phase run. There's one spot that I sometimes use it in a yang phase run, because there is one place where you can... You know, it costs you like a second to do it, because you have to go through the tutorial pages, but overall it sets you up to have a more consistent boss fight and can save you time in the boss fight because it lets you take a little bit more hits during the boss fight that comes right after it. Because Yang phase has 2 moments when you can get instant killed. Excuse you! So you only have half control over the character at this moment. Done. Yeah. So you can only half control Utsuki during that particular moment. It takes half of your control away. Which is why she curved to the right that way. Also, just for funsies and because I feel like it, let's watch the closing cutscene.
Utsuki! Utsuki! 無事だったか。この場所は行けない。そなたの姉はもう。
Sup?
Utsuki!
Utsuki!
助けて。お願い。
Uh-oh.
やめてくれ、Utsuki!
So for watchability and funsies, I do kind of hope that Young phase gets picked for GDQ. Because as much as I love Yin phase, and Yin phase is definitely the easier and the more consistent run, Yang phase I think might be better for a marathon because it's easier to explain what's going on. Because Yin phase has a storyline that doesn't make any sense. And you have to sort of infer a lot of things to figure out what's actually going on. And when and how Yin phase and Yang phase intersect each other. Yang phase is just plays straight and goes straight into the Kuon phase. It actually makes sense because you're not playing a protagonist who's nuts. Partially nuts. Wait a minute, did I just save over? No, I just saved generally. I think. Yeah, I just saved generally. Oops. Do I have my saves? I do. Okay. So now I have these 3 saves. You know what's funny? So, you can, at the end of a run, it gives you the chance to save, but you don't save an actual file or a New Game Plus. It just saves to because you know a lot of games will have like a settings memory file on a memory card. Kuon does have one. It also doesn't save your settings. That's why every time I start a stream of this game, I'm always having to reset my settings back to Japanese language and vibration off. Neither of which technically help with a speedrun as far as I know. It's just annoying that I have to do it every time. Anyway, let's try an actual let's go. Let's try an actual run. Which means I need to turn live split back on. Oh, my PS3 is going. It is spicy. Oh. PS3, calm down. Okay. How bad is the English language? It's pretty good, actually. The reason why I play it in Japanese usually is out of habit. 1, out of habit. And 2, I haven't tested it, but I think the Japanese have a shorter voice line on the 2 moments in the temple area. Not temple area, the house area, the Utsuki's house area. I think the 2 ghostly voice lines that you come across there are shorter in Japanese. I think. I haven't timed them yet though to double check. So it's out of habit and out of a assumption that the voice lines are shorter in those 2 specific parts. Don't know if they're actually shorter though. And even if they are shorter, I don't know if it actually makes that part shorter by a fraction of a second, but because there's both the voice line and the Utsuki stopping and looking around as the screen goes wibble wobble. Good, bad, cheesy acting. No, the voice acting is pretty good. This isn't like Resident Evil levels of voice acting or anything. You know what? For funsies, you guys. For funsies. Okay. If you get attacked 9 times, you get game overed immediately. Max equipment, starting with max equipment. So I'm not going to start the speedrun just yet. Also, it has night. Yeah. Daydream, easy mode, normal, hard, hardest. You just always play on Insomnia. I kind of wonder how hard the other modes are, but we always play on Insomnia. So, I just want to see what it means by max equipment, so I'm not going to actually start the speedrun. I'm just going to take it into the game because I've never actually looked at what max equipment means. And I'm just curious, I want to see it. Okay, yeah, that's not hardly at all. It just gives you max dust and max elixir. thought it would be more than that. Oh well. Can you guys hear my fan? Can you guys hear the PS3 fan? Because it's going. It's rather warm in my room right now for some reason. I have the window open, but... And click. Ah, I didn't hit it enough. I do kind of hope that running this game tomorrow and running it at GDQ actually brings some attention to this game, because I do really like this game. Also, ignore the fact that there's gold splits here. I got a new sum of bests off screen while I was just practicing some stuff. And I wiped out my actual sum of bests. Like, I reset everything just so I can, you know, be a little bit more accurate on my gold splits from now on. After watching your runs, I don't play it myself. You should. It'll probably definitely be easier for you to emulate it. I'm not the biggest fan of emulating games unless you have to, but for a game like this, for the vast majority of people, it is financially implausible that they will ever have a chance to experience this game unless they emulate it. Like, that's the sad fact of the fact that this game costs almost $1,000. Alright, I forgot to hit that. Like, I adore this game. Do not put yourself into financial ruin to get a copy of this game. I got lucky in only getting it for $575. And I was eating ramen for a hot minute after that. For my meals. There we go. Because he jumped at me, I was able to go around him without actually getting hit, and that does save you time. Sometimes you gotta wait to go fast. Sometimes you gotta wait to go fast. Oh, right, I forgot to hit the pliers button, oops. Now I need to somehow shave 1:15 off of my sum of bests in order to beat the world record for this particular phase. The world record for yin phase is really tight, which is the reason why I'm only second on yin phase, but do have world record on yang. Because world record on yin phase is 31:14, which I'm definitely, my old sum of best was definitely within that, so I think I can get it back to that. It's just gonna take some time and some grinding, but now I have an excuse to do so because I'm gonna be playing this game in January, so I have to get really, really good at it. I mean, I am good at it, but you know what I mean. Everything is awesome. Hello, Mr. Gaki. Bye-bye, Mr. Gaki. He's having fun having a chicken leg. It's totally a chicken leg. Not any man flesh. Hello, Phoenix. How are you? Plays with the buns? Yeah. They deserve it. They deserve all the playing with and the loves. Because they're very silly bunnies. I'm gonna laugh if the rabbits start running around behind me tomorrow. Boop, boop, boop. You know, I kind of wish I'd had the time and the materials to make an Itsuki cosplay. So, because, you know, tomorrow's Halloween. I could wear it while running it. It'd be funny. Get off of me, you jerk. Bam. My times in the beginning are really tight, so it's fine. Most of my time save is gonna come later. But again, this isn't to get a good PB. This is me trying to be consistent and making it so I don't die. So we are going to focus more on not dying and still going fast than actually getting a PB. We can go back to trying to get PBs after tomorrow. And have to grind up some yang phase too. Beep boop. So I think I found out the way to not glitch out the puzzle that's coming ahead. You guys have seen me glitch out that puzzle a fair few times, but I think I figured out what it was. If you button mash too quickly when the game's loading the puzzle, and you button mash past the first quote-unquote tutorial pop-up too quickly, it does. My assumption is that it doesn't actually think that the tutorial got completed, so it doesn't actually, you know, this one here, the Zodiac puzzle one. Because every time I've waited a half second, it has actually gotten me through the puzzle. But the times that I have button mashed too much and gone through that too quickly, those are the times where the puzzle has glitched out. And for anybody who doesn't know, that puzzle in particular can glitch out and make you do it twice. Because even though you did the puzzle, it doesn't detect that it was actually completed. Oh, I'm so happy. Today's a good day. Today is a great day. I like today. Do you like today, chat? I like today. Today's good. What's also going to be fun tomorrow is I gave myself a budget. Okay, here we're going to test something. This is going to cost me a few seconds, but I purposefully went a little bit slow there, and that's going to cost me in time. But I want to see if I'm correct and it saves me in time later. Because if I can consistently get that guy to do what he did during the last run, oh, that would save time. Backwards, good. We're getting good RNG. Not the best RNG, but I'll take it. So yeah, no resetting today either. Even if we end up doing terribly, no resetting. Resetting is not allowed. Buns deserve treats? Buns get treats when I get subs or donations. Y'all know this rule. Also, I didn't get grabbed there. I wish I could make that consistent, because if I can make not getting grabbed there consistent, that'd be great. I did it! I got the third Gaki to go up. Okay. Let's see how much time save I can get. Because the fact that I managed to lure the third Gaki up there means that I'm going to save time on the Crow Disc split. Theoretically. Because I won't have to fight through and kill that particular Gaki. Whoops! Forgot the circle's also the X button. Okay, let's see what it does. Let's see if I was right. Well, that didn't help. Usually you don't get grabbed there, but... See, this area right here, I would have to fight and kill a Gaki, which can take like 15, 20 seconds. But I'm not having to right now. So even though I got grabbed... Oh my god. Look at that time save, chat. Look at that time save. I was right. Okay. So it costs you about 5 seconds. It costs you about 5 seconds, 4 to 5 seconds, but in order to lure that gaki. But if I can make that consistent, then it saves me 10 seconds overall. This is cool. This plan, I like it. This plan is cursed. This is cursed. That is cursed. I'm just thinking of The Mummy. If you didn't know what I was referencing there. It's one of my favorite movies. The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. You know what is kind of funny when Itsuki's holding her chest when she's injured? It causes the sleeve of that side of her kimono. Or actually, I guess that's a... That's not a kimono. The red part's not a kimono. It's something else, but close enough. It causes it to glitch into her back. Oops. Sure, fine. Just completely fuck that up. Mess that up. I need to be careful. No swearing. No more swearing, chat. Yell at me if I swear, because I'm not allowed to swear tomorrow, so I need to get into a habit of not swearing so much. As I've been trying to tell myself for about my entire streaming career. That was bad. But this is fine. Everything is fine. This is fine. Well, okay, that was just rude. This is fine. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Do 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 do. Might not be close enough. Yeah, I didn't think so. always do that. For some reason, it sometimes likes to mess that up, but it's fine. Where'd the bunnies go? There they are. And we're off. I might die here. I mean, I do have health items, so I should be fine, but... Hate this turn. You get stuck on one specific spot, it's even worse. Hi. Rude. Oh, get off. Fudge nugget. Heh. The fast ghost is the one that's awful. If it was just the one ghost, that area would be fine. But because of that second ghost, I can't remember his name. He's not actually a ghost, but because the other guy, it makes it harder. Hi, Yutsuki. Hi, Kureha. Wait a minute. Hold up. There she is again! Okay, since we're practicing on being consistent, we're gonna do this the safe way. Even though that wasn't entirely safe because he zigged when he should have zagged. I had so much time to save on the wicker basket split. I wonder how I messed that one up. You know, it's kind of funny. I never actually played, I don't think I ever actually played the Sugoroku minigame. I should, but I haven't. I would like to get world record before 100 attempts. But again, the world record for yin phase is really tight. And I've got to work my sum of best to back down to that. Even though I know my sum of best is good enough to beat it. It's just I got rid of my sum of best just for consistencies. Because there were some that were a little off. That's the brother. The brother. Oh, I forgot to hit that. Sakuya's brother. There we go. That was the name. Can't remember if his name is Dokkan or Dochin. I think it's Dochin. Yeah, because Dokkan is the girl's dad. I think. I might be entirely wrong and just forgetting this guy's name. I just remember that he's Sakuya's brother and that he gets eaten by Kureha. Gets eaten by this character's sister. And this character's sister is incredibly rude. Utsuki's sister is incredibly rude. The way I have it now, he shouldn't be able to really crawl anywhere, so he shouldn't have that many iframes, theoretically. Problem is that he just did that. Which ballsed it up. Okay, I did summon. That was pretty good. I'm still excited, but I wasted a couple seconds there, but I just had a little bit of excitement over the GDQ stuff. Now, I usually end up with 1 or 2 extra of these guys, of the Kugutsu Ona cards. I kind of wonder if there's a place where you can use those. Like, I wonder. There might be. Because they're there. You don't always have 2. I almost consistently have 1. Occasionally I lose that one, but it all depends on how good RNG you get on that last boss fight. But just a little bit theory crafting. Damn it. See, because I have been able to get around this guy without getting hit before. I just don't know how to do it consistently. Suzumi no ne. Do 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 do. Oh, hey, I was actually able to run there. Cool. Usually it takes longer than that to get my running back. The bunnies have run away. There they are. Found the bunnies. something never to forget about this room. There is an instant kill in this room. It's in the dead center. There's a pile of blood that gets... I think it gets bigger? I did that wrong. Did that wrong. Kind of have to be centered on this one because this one's really finicky. But if you go through the center of this room, you die. Like, instantly. It's very rude. I skipped. Oh, shit. I skipped you. You're rude. And now I can't run again. There we go. This is fine. Hopefully I get a good one. That's a weird phrase. 1, 2. There we go. You can sort of bait this guy into doing a lunge. I haven't perfected it. It's like he does one small one, another small movement, and then you move forward enough that it sort of triggers him, and then he lunges forward. Problem is doing it consistently. Hello. Ain't nobody got time for you, my friend. Whoops. See, even with all of my time loss, I'm still really gonna be really close to my PD. So, I know that I've got a lot of time saved in this game. It's just getting good and getting consistent. Alright, where's the worms? There they are. Last dodge of the game. Interestingly enough, Kureha never shows up as an enemy in Utsuki's playthrough. Even though she's like Utsuki's creature. And time will end once it fades to black. And time. Click! No reason to watch that, really. So, my projected time for tomorrow is 40 minutes. And my time for Yin phase at GDQ is also projected to be 40 minutes. So you can see that I have essentially 33 minutes, so I have 7 extra minutes to mess with. Which I think will be good, and it'll give me a chance to show people the redonkulous cutscenes in this game. And the fact that nobody ever moves their mouth. There's only one cutscene, I think, where there's actual facial animation. And it's the FMV that plays over the credits of the Kuon phase. Literally the last cutscene. Anyway, I am going to take a short break so I can give my poor PS3 some time to rest. Because she be going. She's having a hard time.